Hello everyone, this is Shaura Moria and welcome you all in Linguality Capital. So dear friends, this is the first session, the first lecture on the vocabulary, and in this lecture I have taken 10 important vocabularies which is very important with the exam perspectives. Either you are preparing for any of the competitive exams. So here we have taken in session 1 only 10 important vocabularies, and in the same way we will continue further. Okay, so here at first, the first vocabulary that we have is an egoist. Whom do we say an egoist means, or he is an egoist person. So, an egoist means that a person who believes in self advancement. Who believes in self advancement means if you are talking about only you, if you are going to someone, if you are calling to someone, if you need it to someone, then in that case also only there is only your profit. So it means that you are a egoist person. Means if you do any of the work, like if you are doing something, if you are studying something, if you are talking to someone, then in that talking also only you have the profits. Means if you have if you believe in the self advancement, and with your self advancement someone gets hurt, then you are a egoist person. So here we can see, we can take an examples that I'm number one means you are a egoist person. You have such a ego that there is no anyone besides you. Okay, so here you can see some of the examples that we have taken in the form of a picture. Next, the second vocabulary that we have, that is an egotist. An egotist means that, here I'm going to give you a clue. Here we can see, here we have the word "ta." "Ta" means talk. "Ta" means talk. So must remember that in egoist there is no any "ta" between the words, between the letters, but here in an egotist, here we have the "ta" which means talk. It means that someone who boasts or and constantly speaks about themselves. Just like we have taken the so interesting image, or I can say the picture, like as you all of you know very well about this person. This is the our education minister who knows, whose name is the Dharmendra Pradhan. This is the person who only talks about themselves. He only talks about himself. In the same way, we have another cruel person, that's Narendra Modi, who is the Prime Minister of the India. He is also in the same way. These two persons that we have taken as the example is the example of the egotist. What is the so here just in a little bit we will talk about the what is the difference between egoist and egotist. When do we talk about egotist? Egotist means, term means talk. A person who only talks about themselves is known to be the egotist, and a person who only believes in the self advancement, who only believes in the self advancement, it means that who only sees his own profits. Wherever, whatever he do, wherever he go, whatever he think about, in that every part of his life, in every part of his decisions, he only gets the self advancement. Okay, so I hope these two words have been clear. Now just we have the third word, that is an altruist. An altruist, it means that interested in the welfare of others. Just like we can see the take or we can take the example of the some of the social workers who help others, a person who help others, a person who always ready to help others, a person who either externally or internally help to others, who always think about others. That person is known to be the altruist. Altruist, it means here we can see or we can understand with the example this one. Here is it, I mean an old man and a child, I hope, and he didn't have anything. So this person is giving something to this old man. So how an altruist in the sense a person with full of the humanity. Humanity in the sense a person who has a nature of the kindness. That person is known to be the altruist. Okay, so here also we can see some of the example like they are taking the arms. Next we have the word an introvert. An introvert means, what does this mean, an introvert? We generally we have seen these words. We didn't know that this is the introvert, but we generally all of us have done in our life. Whenever we were in our small classes, we like we when you were in a class, and when there was a competition between the students that who is going to be the more faster or who has a much more knowledge about any of the field. So this is the general meaning, means that when you are in the class, then you just making the pretend for not studying any of the thing. Yeah, so just only you shows to others person that no, I'm not studying anything, but internally you were doing much more level at your home or any other places. So an introvert means a person who doing everything, who is not exploring his life. That person is known to be the introvert. So here we can see the example like this person is studying inside this cartoon. It means he does not want to explore his knowledge. He does not want to explore his thought among others. Okay, so this person is known to be the introvert. Next, we have another example word, that we have the extrovert. Extrovert means a person with the social mind. Social mind means that a person who shares the ideas and the thoughts among the people. That person is known to be the extrovert. An extrovert means turns thought outward. Okay, so here we can say that here is a person who is discussing with these people, and also here we have the another example that these girls are talking with each other. They are sharing their their thoughts, their ideas, their mind with each other. So these are the extrovert person, and this is known to be the introvert person. Next, we have the another word, that is word number 6, which is known to be the ambivert. Ambivert means a person who balance the communication between the both. It means a person who have both the thoughts, both the ideas who question, you know, generally we see in our society that there are many such a kind of the person who has the two faces list. Like here we can say that we have some of the example in our society also, that a person who is angry from the inside and who is so much happy from the outer side, means this has been a true nature of the human beings, that now this is the era that every person, someone is happy from the inside but always sad from the outside. Someone is always sad from the inside but he shows that to other people that from the outer side that I am happy. Yeah, so that person is known to be the ambivert. Ambivert in the sense turns thought both inward and outward. Okay, suppose that someone, if any person does not have any kind of the money or rupees also, but when he meet with you, he talks like that he is a crore man, means he has a lot of money, but he does not have any kind of money, in the sense that he does not want to show anything to you, means internally he has nothing, but externally he will show you in such a manner that he has everything. Okay, now next we have the word number 7, misanthropy. Misanthropy in the sense a person who does not like anyone, or a person who hates to the people. Here we can see some of the examples. Misanthropy. Misanthropy means a person who hates people. Here we can say that this person is known, I hope this is the rich person, and he is hating to this poor person. In the same way, what is the currently going on in the news, that we have taken this example, that we have now CJP, that is the, known to be the Cockroach Janata Party, and our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Due to paper leaks, due to many of the causes, now we have much more anger. The youths have much more anger for the prime ministers, for our government, for our rural government. But our rural government is like he does not know anything. He just hate those people who takes step against them. Okay, now we have another word which is known to be the misogynist. Misogynist in the sense a person who hates women. There are so many such a person who, after getting cheated or due to any of the reason or due to aesthetics, he hates the woman. Or some of the persons, due to any of the causes, he hates women. There are so many cases in the, human beings, that someone gets, he has just so many causes due to which he has the women. So here we can say that with the example of this picture, we can understand that misogynist in the sense means a person who hates the women. Next we have misogamist. Misogamist means that a person who does not want to marry. What is the causes behind that? I don't know. But the person who hates the marriage is known to be the misogamist. Like here, we can take the example of one of the popular actor, who is known to be the Salman Khan. Still now he hasn't married. So, and also we have another example, our the chief minister of the Uttar Pradesh, who is known to be the Yogi Adityanath. These two persons, we have just there are so many persons like that, but we have taken some uh, some famous views, or we have taken some famous picture, some famous person's picture here. That misogamist in the sense a person who hates the marriage. Now we have the last example, ascetic. Ascetic Means, what does this mean? Ascetic means does not pursue the pleasure of the flesh. It means a person who does not worry about anyone's, a person who only think about others, a person who only think about his only own peace. It means that person is known to be the ascetic person. In ascetic means a person who does not pursue pleasure of the flesh, means he does not want anything. He does not need any of the palace, he doesn't need any of a good home, he doesn't need much more money, he doesn't need foods, he doesn't need good clothes, he doesn't need, I mean, any of the luxurious life. Else he want to be happy in his own mind, in his own peace. That person is known to be the ascetic person. Yeah, so here's some of the example you can see here, that these are just the example of the ascetic person. Okay, so I hope you would have understand well these words, and these words always come in the competitive exams. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and if you, I hope that this video will help you much more, and please do not follow to like, share and subscribe this channel. Okay, thank you, say thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.